We're gonna be taking chive, carrot, and celery, and we're gonna be mixing them together to make a custom Thanksgiving blend for our chefs. So it's November, we're getting into the fall months, and we're getting close to the holidays. So as we get close to the holidays, we like to start getting creative and starting to think, what type of microgreen blends could we tailor for our chefs that would go well with some of the dishes that they're gonna be making in their restaurants throughout the holiday season. So one thing that comes to mind to me is Thanksgiving, Christmas. We have lots of turkey, there's lots of cooking going on. And when I think about turkey, the first thing that comes to mind is stuffing. So with stuffing, you've got the stuffing, and then you've got a couple vegetables that go in there as well. So you've got carrot, typically celery, and then some diced onions. So this specific blend, we've kind of taken all those things into consideration. We want to make a nice garnish that has that type of theme for our chefs for the holiday season. So today we're going to be taking micro chive, carrot, and celery, and we're gonna be mixing them together to make a custom Thanksgiving blend for our chefs. We're gonna be putting some samples together. We're gonna be going around and giving them out to our chefs. So first, we're gonna start with some of our chives. So let's go ahead and cut some of our chives off. And we kind of wanna keep in mind like the things that have stronger flavors. So like we're not gonna wanna go as heavy on the chive as we would wanna go on the carrot and the celery. So we're doing a small, about ½ ounce box here. So we don't need to go super heavy with any of these, but we're just gonna go with 2 nice cuts of the chive. And then we're gonna come right over here to the carrot, and we're gonna harvest just a little bit more carrot. We're gonna put more carrot in than we put chives in. So let's go ahead and get about 3 cuts of the carrot. All right. And then we'll come over here to the celery that we've got. And we will go ahead and start cutting this. The celery isn't quite where I want it to be, but for the sake of this video, we're just gonna go ahead and put it together. So we'll go ahead and add a little bit of celery here. The tricky thing with the celery is like, you can see right here, if it's too small, if you haven't given it quite enough time to grow and get tall, you're gonna have issues with a little bit of soil getting in there. So I hate to even waste these, but I can see here that I've got a little bit of soil going on. So I'm just gonna put those right there for a second, wipe my knife off, and we'll start back here. And then I'm just gonna come back over here because the carrot is probably the most mild variety that we're gonna be adding into this mix. So we'll just go back and add just a little bit more carrot there. And now we're just gonna take it and we're just gonna kinda mix our blend up. Make sure that the chive and celery distribution is even, as well as the carrot. That way we get a really nice blend. We don't wanna get one bite that leans more on one of any of the 3 greens. We wanna have a nice mix so that whenever we take a bite of this, we get exactly the flavor that we're looking for. So that's mixed up pretty well. We're not gonna be using the scale for this video, but we'll just go ahead and take our greens like this and put them in the package. This is gonna be one of those kind of like bird's nest varieties that we have here. We'll kind of just take a nice cluster and we'll put it on our food kind of just like this. We've got a nice sample of our Thanksgiving blend to go to one of our chefs here. Like I've said in some of my other videos, we want to make sure that the canopy of all these greens are really nice and dry before we go to harvest, because this is one that if it gets wet at all, it's just going to break down extremely fast. But because it is Thanksgiving, and this is typically something that you find associated with, you know, the turkey and holiday meals, we think that this will be a really nice variety to offer to our chefs so that their guests can come and enjoy it throughout the holiday season as well. So we'll go ahead and get the top on here, get this thing in the cooler, and we'll get this out to one of our chefs first thing tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really love to get creative with these videos and make new custom blends. If you guys have any custom blends that you're working on that you've had a lot of success with, please drop them in the comments below. I'm always looking for new varieties to grow as well. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.